There we go. Good. Let's check over on the YouTube side of things, shall we? How is everything looking? Turn that to live chat. Okay, good. Looking good. Alright, head back to OBS. Perfect. Hey everybody, welcome back. It's UI again. And, Total War, Warhammer 3. We're back with the Dread King for our penultimate episode? Penultimate means the one before the... Okay, yeah, for our penultimate episode. As you know, this is the last week of Spooktober, so we're finishing up our Dread King's playthrough. Of course, this Friday we've got the big 6+ hour campaign episode, but we'll get to that when we get to that. For now, let's get back into the game. Last time, we kinda got our ass kicked a little bit. By, of course, the rats, ironically enough. Giving me quite the bit of trouble over in Lustria, where we went to try to get one of our books to Nagash. Kinda my own fault. I probably should have ignored them, but, I didn't. And, now I've got to deal with that issue eventually. Of course, we've also trying to finish up Scarbrand here in the north, and also trying to get access to our books of Nagash from the dwarves and the Empire. There's a couple ways we can go about that, but we'll take a look at that as we go on. We've already got one vote on the today's poll. Are you folks ready for the next Skaven campaign? Or the Skaven campaign next week? We've already got one vote for yes. Very good. Very nice. Alright, let's come over here and double check a couple of things. So we got doors on our borders there. Got Scarbrand over here we're going to have to deal with. And unfortunately, our main legendary lord is currently out of commission for at least another turn. Taking a look over here, we've actually gotten through a good chunk of our pyramid. Gonna try to get through as much of that as we can today. Other than that, of course, trying to get as many of the books in Gash as we can. 3 of them are in close proximity, but it's been a little bit troublesome to get our hands on at least a couple of them. So, let's start by choosing today's first research. If I remember correctly, we were aiming for the Trader King of Qatar last time. Well, the question is, do I maybe want to head back down this line to get some of the better buffs? Busted chariots, cavalry, ghost units, spears, if I could, campaign buffs, and, I mean, those are all really good. You know, I'll probably wait to do this until I can get a higher, army capacity. Because I've already got 2 lords that need to come back in, and they'll fill out that, the capacity for now. So we'll hold off on that. And, we'll go down this line for now. Speaking of capacities, let's take a look at our mortuary cult, see if we can get anything here. We could get a couple of capacities, but that's not really all that important right now. Nothing too crazy over in these categories either. So yeah, we'll move on from there. We're gonna try to do is set up an ambush over here and hope he comes this way to attack that. Otherwise, we're gonna set him up over here by the choke point in case he comes this way. Of course, he might try to go for Moortime instead of either of these, but who knows. Moortime needs a level up. Hike over here needs to get some new buildings in it. Bone Colossus. You know, we're gonna start getting some capacity for our libraries over here. Come over to the Black Tower over here. Everything's good there. Taking a look over at Henry. Everything's good over there. Is there anywhere else? Oh, this army needs to move. We'll pull him back towards our territory for now while we figure out what we want to do in this region over here. Same will bring this guy over here. Perseus over here. Yeah, we'll be fine with that. They're all fighting over here. What does this army look like? Arachnaroks, Black Orcs. Yes. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring this over here and put him into a defensive stance. Try to get him into the choke point. This army needs to get some more of these Minotaurs now that we have the capacity. And Gunter, you're doing fine where you are. For the Hand of Nagash, we're going to keep him here. We're going to build like 3 armies in this area, and then we're all going to send them across the ocean at one time. Try to just mass push through the Skaven. We'll see if that works. We can get that up to tier 3. Over here, we are actually going to build our first one of these. Because what I would like to do before the end of this is get a full ghost army going. Just see how that plays out. And that looks to be everything for this turn. So let's head on to the next one. Yeah, Scarbrand did pretty much what I thought he would, coming down towards Morgheim. Let's see what Krull's able to do with that. Good, he went exactly where I hoped. I didn't get the choke point. Are you kidding me? Not the best position to be in. Arachnaroks. How are they doing for ranged units? They got rock clobbers, bolt throwers, forest goblins, and a couple of savage orc archers. And they got some chariots on the other ones as well. Yeah, no, we'll fight it out. Why not? There it is. Okay, so at least they're not spawning in behind us. That's good. Could have swore I was set up at the choke point, though. I'm a little disappointed. Let's see. Of course, we're going to set up on the hill here to make their charges more difficult. The whole army has vanguard deployment, so we could set up right in the woods here. So we'll put pikes on the outside. There we go. Pull that back like that. Set that up like that. Set that up like that. Set up the elephants. Alrighty. We can move the formation a little bit. Let's bring it over like this. There we go. This puts us nice and snug in the corner to prevent flanking. In fact, we're gonna bring this chariot over this way to protect this angle more importantly. Where is the back of the map over here? Okay, good. So we can't really be flanked on this side either. Let's see what they're gonna try. We'll overcast that. And then what we'll also do is we'll use that so that they reflect their own shots back at themselves. And that could have gone a little bit better. We'll try that next. How are we doing for magic, by the way? Oh yeah, we got lots. There we go. That should get them to start retreating. There were a lot more models in that than I figured there were. Oh well. Oh, those guys are sword infantry, not... Okay. That's good to know. Good, what we can do is we can use this like that. And then we can drop that over there after. And if I really wanted to be a dick, which I'm not going to this time, I could also reflect their own shots back at them. Speaking of which, how is the front line doing? Very good. Nice. You come this way. Okay, they still got one more set of those savage orcs, so we'll hold off for now. Start bringing this out this way. Oh yeah, don't follow them forward, man. Just hold back for now. Oh, that's not good. Fire our Monster Hunter shots over that way. Try to take that out ASAP. Bring that like that. Focus fire on that. Same over there. And even bring our hero in like that. Activate Enfeebling Foe. What we can do is we can drop that over there to stop any charges. There we go. And then what we'll do is drop that right there as well. Send that over there to deal with that. Why are you all the way out there? Heck, you know, if you're gonna do that, go out that way, will ya? Fire that like that. Surprisingly, those Arachnorocks are going down pretty hard. Actually, not surprisingly. Charge that into that. we'll activate that over there on the pork biggins. Ooh, you guys need to get out of there. You activate that on them so they shoot themselves. You go help over there. Persimmons, you activate that on the black orcs there. You know, go into overdrive, buddy. Have some fun. You pull that back a bit.
You'll win.
Any of these guys got special skills? No. What about you, buddy? You got anything? No? There we go. They're charging right on through that. We're almost at tier 3 now. Bring that over there. Enfeeble foe. And, let's send these into these orc biggins over here. Nice. Very nice. And there we go. There's our victory. Hey, it's better than what they told me I was going to get. So, I'll take it. And we didn't lose a single unit either. Suck it, greenskins. Your black orcs got nothing on me. I think. No, we don't talk at all. No, we don't talk at all. Alright. That reminds me, I need to grab a thing of pop. So, let's bind those souls. And then we can hunt them down next turn. Or maybe these guys can hunt them down, we'll see. That's if they're at war with them. Don't talk.
My leech advisors.
Oh, Clan Spittle have ended their military access with us. Yeah, that's normal. Unholy War Machines for Skeletal Chariots. So we'll grab Revenant Knights next.
You shall be led into suffering.
No.
Scourge of power.
What does this army look
Would
like?
you stake your soul thus? Tool of the mortuary cult.
Says we get a decisive victory on this one. What's the battle map look like? Okay. I mean, we might as well give it a shot if it says we're gonna win. Summons a unit of bloodletters. Horns of corn. Okay. Alright, let's try and get them then. Alright, so let's set up the army here. Oh, I made way too many mummies again, didn't I? You can go in the middle then. You come over here. Let's see. Oh, come on. Let me set it up. There we go. There we go. Set that up back here. Set our Lord up here. Actually, our Lord can come up front. He can hang out in the back. Pull back towards the corner here to make enemy flanking tougher. I mostly just want to protect my archers. Ah, there's the Bloodthirsters. Oh, you guys kind of went to the wrong unit there, but hey. Let's deal with those quickly. I'll hit them with the lore vampires. Heal that up. There's the Bloodthirster. Probably a bad idea to send him up solo, but hey. We'll use that. Come on, hit him. Shit. There we go. We got that off. Now we can use that over there. Give increased attack to him. If we could take that out early, that'd be nice. Yes! Good, he should fall apart any second now. Perfect. You guys get ready to fire this way. good position here, but you need to turn. So do you. Okay.
Yes.
Where is the enemy lord? He's back there. He should be easy enough to snipe, but I want to heal this guy up first. Those are the flesh hounds, flesh hounds, flesh hounds. I think they realize they're not going to get to flank us with our positioning. We'll set this up like that. Pull that back. Fire that over here. Also fire that over here. We'll summon one of these over here. Send him at the enemy lord. Attempting to do over there, but seems to be going well for us. Use that right there. Over here to weaken all of that.
Death awaits.
We'll bring these up to support those. Now we can start firing that over this way. Let's see. Let's bring up a set of those over here.
Asaf's magic.
Let's fire that like that.
Light King.
We'll bring this into the back and charge him at these... What are these? Chaos Warriors of Zeech. There we go. And there we go. Looks like we're gonna win that right about now. In general, we actually didn't take that much in the way of losses. Not bad. All we can start doing is we can start healing units. Like these over here.
Incantation of power.
Let me guess, these guys are unbreakable, right? There we go, get them curse the mummy so they don't do as much damage. And you know what, let's snipe the enemy lord just because we can. So we took about 250 losses, not bad. And we healed up a good amount of them too. Perfect, there we go. Let's see. 119 in total. And they were left with a total of 69. That's a little more Slaneshi than I'm sure Khorne would like, but hey. It's what they were stuck with. Let's see. Alright, so we'll take the replenishment. And that pretty much leaves his backline open for the conquering.
Tool of the mortuary cult.
We might lose Mordheim in the short term, but Krell might be able to just deal with that.
Master.
Valiant defeat. He does have Karnak. What level is Karnak? It's not going to tell me, is it? Or sorry, Karanak. Battle map. This is an easy one to sort of push him into a choke point. Bloodletters. Mostly cavalry against spears. I think we'll be fine. To be fair, though, those flesh hounds aren't technically large units, so maybe we won't do as well. We'll see. Move those up like that. Bring these over like that. Set these up behind them like this. Oops, that's not where you're supposed to be. Set that up like that. Bone Colossus over here. Alrighty, and now we can bring our lords back. Let's try channeling some magic, see what happens. Oh, that was awful. You are go! Oh. Actually, I'll probably save this song for doing a guild playthrough. Always believing. What's your play, buddy boy? You know where I am, come get me. Uh-oh. Heal that up. Enemy still isn't moving up. So what we'll do is we'll use that. It doesn't seem to have been enough to dislodge him.
Yes. Lord of Nagash.
Come on, charge me. I'm waiting for it. Okay, we're gonna try to send these up, see if we can bait a couple of units out. What are they doing? Oh no, they spawned a unit in up my back lines right by these guys. And these guys. Oh no, pull those back a bit, will ya? Let's see. Looks like the enemy's finally starting to move towards us. Now what we can do is we can heal up these knights on the way back. Pull them back through our troops here, so they gotta go through the front. There we go. That worked out a little better than I could have hoped. Those guys took a little more of a hit than I would have liked, too, though. Luckily, we can heal them up again. Set that up like that. Looks like they're gonna try to charge Karanak through the back. So I'm gonna bring this over this way. Use that.
I obey.
There we go.
Tolerate mob. The cult agrees.
I'll send those that way. Well, I might as well send all of that way.
Away.
Oh shit, I left him by Karanak. Oh shit, you pull out, buddy. You pull out. Ah, everyone's been silenced. Okay, so we lost one of our heroes.
Lich priest.
Kill that guy.
They are unknown.
Let's see if we can focus in on Karanak over here. We almost have the Oh, there's the Minotaurs. Let's see. Let's drop them right over here. Karanak's starting to go down. Use that over there. that this way. Of course, victory's in our grasp. Okay, good. That's falling apart. Woo! There we go. Alright, another victory under our belt, boys. Not bad at all. I mean, sure, we lost like a third of the army, one of our heroes. But the only units we really lost, besides, you know, the hero, are our spearmen. And we can easily just build infinite of those, so no real loss here. Honestly, I should probably replace them with something else eventually. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Might as well take the army replenishment. Wound recovery time, -1. Corruption.
Scrolls of power.
There we go. What we'll do... I'm gonna start giving out skeletal hoplites to other units as well. In fact, we'll combine these two together and grab 2 of these.
The day of awakening.
There we go.
To the temple.
Coming over here, what we will do is grab more armor, of course.
What, master?
For our hero, complete that. Oh, we've got more. We'll take melee defense.
Agreed, my master.
Wind of Death.
Arcane Lord.
2 points to Wind of Death. One of those, and that. Persimius. Might as well buff our ranged units. Okay. There's nothing that this guy can
Bring me flesh to craft.
You win.
I mean, if he does attack that, there's not much he can do. So I guess we'll come over here to try to attack this. He's coming down here to deal with that. It's fine. Over in Xandri, we'll rebuild our army for the Dread King.
Witness me, Nagash.
Really wish we had that right now, but oh well. Gunther can come back over
Very
here.
good.
Do I have any heroes that are waiting to come back? Okay, he'll be back next turn. That's good.
Dark Lord of Nagash.
Okay, that's a good start. Any other
The
units?
Legion must grow.
Just the cavalry. We'll give him this to add to his army.
Well done, my necromancers.
We're all good in that department. We'll grab the cavalry next turn. He's still recruiting those. The Hand of Nagash is a good setup. What other lords haven't moved? He hasn't. Oh, speaking of which,
Idiotic
let's see if we
and
can't make
futile.
some friends with
Both
the
your
Empire.
conversation and yourself. A grave pack.
Let's see if we can't make friends with them. Coming up to the dwarves over here.
Greetings, honorable ally.
Okay. What if I were to
Welcome,
sell them a
friends of the
settlement?
Dowie.
What would they give me for that? Military access. If I also agreed to join their war with, let's say, the Bone Rattlers, I'd get a military alliance, which I think gets me my Book of Nagash. We'll see.
We...
No, I've actually got to occupy the settlement. Okay. The good news is Clan Moors will probably take that next turn, and then we can move that way to deal with them. But building that builds me a relationship with the Empire as well. So, we'll see how that goes. Good, bad, ugly, we'll see. Lord's not moved.
Beast. The time is not right.
We'll come up this way and start prepping for a war with the Skaven over here. That reminds me, do I have enough Canoptic jars for... No, I don't. Darn. Nope, not what I want. I want the research menu so I can see how many Canoptic jars I got. Alright, well, let's keep moving then. Next turn. Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen. Alright, let him have it. Oh, right, they don't tend to occupy, they tend to raise. That's fine. It means I'll be able to head back into his territory and very quickly, hopefully, deal with those last two locations before he can build anything new. And then hopefully out attrition his army. That's right, they're not at war. Alright, let's try it out. Hopefully it works. I have made a couple of tactical blunders, I'll admit, but nothing I can't recover from. We can build this dream together, standing strong. Oh, I forgot to share this to X. Oops. Nothing's gonna stop us. Nothing's gonna stop us. All that I need. Alright, perfect. Let's see. Might honestly just be best to face them head on. Spears on the outside. Sword on the inside. There we go. This gives them very little space to flank us. Honestly, I think we could win this one, potentially. The biggest threat is probably going to be those black orcs. And maybe the Arachnaroks? Maybe. They're pretty badly damaged, so probably not. Probably not the best idea to go right into the hoplites, but hey, whatever works for you, buddy. See, those guys are smarter. They're going into the swords. Again, that's going into the hoplites for some reason. And it's already dead. Pull those this way, bring that this way. That back, pull that back. Fire on the Arachnarok, fire on the Arachnarok. $500. So we should be able to get the Minotaur soon enough. Pull back, buddies. Pull back. Oh god, they're already wawing. Okay, we're at tier 2. Okay, deal those wagons. Come on, you guys got this. I believe in you. Come on, deal with those black orcs. Very nice, very nice. Fire on that Arachnarok, will ya? bit more for the Minotaur. Come on. There we go. Send that over there. Okay, good. Fire that over there. Send that over there. As well as that over there. Bring that over there. Okay, those black orcs are starting to fall apart. Fire that over there. Fire that over there. Okay, those are gonna run off the map. Wait, is that army losses? It is! Suck it, auto-resolve. Attrition should wipe out a couple of those units next turn. Not bad at all. Let's see. They probably have another attack in the south, which I can send Persimius back to defend against. We'll take the money, of course. Oh, the Maggot Host is now a regional power. Good for them. Pestilence, Blind Rictus are all doing the scheme of doom. Oh. Ah. I think I might hurt my throat a little bit. Oh. Where'd that ghost go? He's all the way over here. Okay. I'll move over to Al Height so we can easily move out into the ocean when we're ready. We'll grab 2 of these and 2 of these. Got 2 more slots left. And I'll probably put a couple of... Well, I need 1 for hero. Yeah, grab 2
Dread Kings.
Already got a ghost, so I might as well grab... There we go. You can have Blade Master, Thick-Skinned, Deadly Blade, Herald Killing Blow. There we go. That should help for dealing with the Skaven. Keep going down that line. Krell's gonna deal with that. It's just out of range. Can I get it with this guy at least? No, I can't. Are you kidding me? Oh well, whatever. Okay, so he pulled back over here. Did he build more armies than he could afford? Are you kidding me? Yes. How does the AI even do that? Oh, whatever. So we'll take that, then we'll come here in the turn after. Persinius, attack. Should be an easy enough fight. I mean, the biggest threat is really their wizard. And even then, I'm not worried about a wizard. Okay. Everything's already set up. Bring the troops a little more this way. We want to make sure we're on the top of the hill. Make it harder for them to get to us. Not bad. Persimius, you got anything for that distance? Wait till they're in range. Drop that over there. Drop that over there next. Drop that over there. Bring that like that. Bring that like this. So now any arrows they fire will be redirected back at themselves. Oh, watch him fly. Oh, he flew for a good distance there, actually. Not bad, buddy. Go do it again. No, go do it. No, he's stuck. Get him. Damn it. He didn't fly that time. Oh, well, we still win, and that's all that matters. with painted on. I've got you under my skin. I've got you deep in the heart of me. So deep in my heart that you're really a part of me. I've got you under my skin. I've tried so not to give in. Speaking of which, how are they doing down south here? Not terrible, not great.
Agreed. You win.
Grab the growth building over here.
Stop that.
Something tells me he's going to be back for round 2 over here eventually.
Yes.
Alright, Theops, you're gonna come down this way if you don't mind.
Shall be done. Your will.
Dark
Right,
Lord of
over
Nagash.
And you come over here. For your army, what do you buff? Nothing really. So we'll also set you up with a good number of these. Set you up with some javelins in the back. Get 6 of those, so I need... Oh, whoops. 2 more of those. And we'll give you a Screaming Skull Ballista. And then we'll probably give him some Hydras as well.
I keep
The
my
Hand of
own
Nagash. Yeah, we might as well test out his army on Mad Mullinson over here.
Impossible.
I hate my vassals. Your mentality, the reality. Do. But each time I do, just the thought of you makes me stop just before I begin. 'Cause I've got you under my skin. Yes, I've got you under my skin. Oh wow, one Frank Sinatra song after another today. Okay. That's not what I wanted. Let's see. Mammoth over there. Frost Dragon over there. Some Skin Wolves. We'll probably just meet them head on. One bone giant over here, one over here. The Hand of Nagash comes out front, along with him. And he should be out front too, yeah. Let's see. That's a nice tightly packed formation you got there, buddy. That did about half their health, not bad. Ooh, bad move, buddy. But, hey, if you want to send that thing in to die, go ahead. Let's see. Send in the bone giant. Alright, start bringing those that way. Use that on the skin wolves. That, did really well, actually. Okay. Time to start sending our boys up to fight. Send those at that, because they are anti-large. Bring that way. This way.
Lich Beast! Invocation!
Use that over there. Bring those around like this. The worm is dead. You can start bringing this around, start bringing this like that. Bring that up over here. Fire that over there. Might as well bring that over there. Bring that like that. Bring that into that. Let those fire into the backs of units. Keep firing into the back of that thing. Bring the bone giant over here. Activate that. Very nice, boys. Very nice. Yeah, the army did pretty alright, actually. Oh, we got 2 votes for yes, bring me the warp stone. Very nice. That's a good stretch. Oh, body's so fucking tense today. I know part of it's the bedding I sleep on, but bloody hell, I might have to flip my mattress. Oh, are we almost loaded back in? Perfect. Alright, we'll replenish our troops. And, you know what? We might as well finish that force off. First, we'll grab our upgrades, of course. Of course, I want more unit capacity. Over here, we can grab... Pit of Shades. More buffs to unit capacity, mobility buffs.
What?
We are just gonna auto-resolve this one. Take the recovery. Alright, there goes the Gulf Raiders.
I serve.
We'll go with the Gaze of Nagash.
My father
And this guy can get some extra melee defense.
Dark Lord of Nagash.
That's for building upgrades, unit capacity. Grab one of these. That. And of course that for the extra Lord Recruit rank. Outpost upgrades, we can ignore that. Oh yeah, that reminds me, have the Lords up here moved this turn? No, they haven't.
I must wait.
We'll go and help Thorgrim over here to deal with the Skaven. And start our next turn.
When threatened, a
Gonna get Scarbrand one piece. No. Did Scarbrand get wiped out? Oh, please tell me Crow wiped him out. That would be so funny. The Madorda. Soul Siphon for ethereal units. We actually are going to do this real quick. I forgot how big our army capacity was now. Okay, we're coming that way. I want you to come up this way, and we're just going to pass through here and try to snipe Altdorf. Send him like that. Put him like that and send him up this way. We will take the auto-resolve. Occupy.
The day of awakening.
Of course, more unit capacity. I love that.
Of the mortuary cult.
Finally, we have the Purple Sun. One of the best death abilities. Smells of death in here. If we can take that before Wurzag gets up here, that'd be nice.
Your
fact, if we take that, we could probably get peace with Wurzag, as it gives us kind of a choke point in the region to keep them out of our hair. So yeah, we're gonna try to take this. Oh damn, that's actually quite the garrison. But we are gonna try to take it right off the bat, we'll see. Chariots aren't very useful. Specialist artillery, that could be troublesome. Now, this is probably where I'd want towers, but we don't exactly have the time for towers. If you just can't help yourself, it's alright. Blame it on the night. Blame it on the candlelight and wine. Blame it on the moon. Blame it on the stars. I'm on the wrong part of the song. Whatever. You just can't help yourself. It's alright. Let's see. I'll push this gate over here. We'll send... Oh, actually, maybe we will fight over here. Because we can use our elephants to attack both gates at the same time. Oh shit, I forgot to bring my lords and heroes over. I might have fucked up a little. Drop that right there. Bring that over there. Fortunately, I can't use that on the wall itself. Alright, let them fire on themselves. Yeah, we probably will end up losing this one. But it was worth the shot regardless. Did a lot of damage, actually. Not bad. Bring them up to about there.
I obey.
You go help with it. Actually, you come up on this wall here. Good dodge. Wish I could use that on multiple units, but we'll stick with that for now. In fact, I should be bringing him up the wall as well. How are those walls coming? Pretty alright. There we go, we can deal with those black orcs. Let's fire that over there. There we go, we got these guys on the inside now. Activate that on these guys here. We lost one unit already, that's fine.
As you command.
Oh, how are we doing? Ugh, not great. Not great. Oh shit, I forgot about these. Oh, I used that on the wrong spot. I should have used that there. Damn it. We'll drop that right there, do a bunch of damage. That's not doing too bad, actually. We're gonna bring these over here, see what we can do with that. Send them over this way. Actually, we bring these up on here. Let's see what we can do with that. Bring that to that. Oh, they're walling. those Mangler squigs are starting to fall apart. We did lose a unit. Oh well. Yeah, we're probably going to lose this anyways, so might as well make the most of it while we can. You guys can help over here. Down the stone trolls. Surprisingly, we're doing a little better than I thought we would. Go into overdrive, buddy. You got this. I believe in you. Ooh, okay. Yeah, here we go. Army losses. Game over. You fought well, Persemius, but in the end it was my tactical blunder. You got that, and if you don't do it in pretty words, then I'll come and eat your liver while you watch as you got that. I mean, unfortunately, Skarsnik, you're not the biggest goblin, but hey. You're biggest in your own heart, and that's what matters the most. Ay. So we're gonna lose that. So we'll come back over here. Grab a temporary replacement. And we'll start recruiting the same units we had last time, just that way he can replace them real quick. There we go. You start coming this way, buddy, because we're gonna need that help. genuinely quicker to get him through the global recruitment. Okay. And for your hero, I'm going to give you a Lich Priest. Chandler's not bad. What do we got over here? Actually, I need Lore Vampires for healing. So yeah, we'll go with Chandler.
Lich Priest. Tool of the mortuary cult.
There we go.
Submit
That fills up
to
the rest of his army. Fills up this army. Hand of Nagash can come back this way. And once all three of these are ready, we can send them to Lustria.
The day of awakening. To the temple.
Over here, you can get the level up for ranged units, I guess.
Lich Priest.
What unit hasn't moved? The Dread King. He's missing us. Oh, right. Because you're supposed to be joining this army. Perfect. I've got 3 decently strong armies stocked up with Royal Guard units.
Dark
And now we can
Lord
send them
of
off
Nagash.
to go fight in Lustria.
Tool of the mortuary cult.
No point upgrading that if I'm just gonna lose it.
Dread King.
Let's see. Oh, right. I should grab some heroes over here for this army.
The day of awakening.
To replace the lost heroes, we'll grab... that.
The day of awakening.
And, yeah, we'll go with that. There we go. Alright. Let's assign them some skill points.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna head to the bathroom, and, I'll let the intern run. Be back. Alright. Oh, I forget how hard it gets here. There we go. That open. There we go. Alrighty. I'm a little more surprised they didn't try attacking, but hey, whatever.
It shall be done.
Ready, sprint.
Yeah.
White King.
You come in here, buddy? Let's see. Let's see. Grab that. Grab that. Grab one of those. There we go.
White King.
And we can start grabbing more Minotaurs. Nice. The Minotaur death stack is coming soon, hopefully.
By the gods.
Let's see. Yeah, we'll take that.
Bother someone else!
Alright, let's start sending these this way.
Undying Prince!
And let's get a hero back here. Fine, whatever, we'll ignore it. Build another guy over here. This time... Oh, Persimius is already back! Yes! Okay. I forgot about the rune recovery time and all that. Hey, buddy, sorry, but I'm kicking you out of this army, so he can come back.
Yes!
Coming up here. I don't think Ushopti... Unless I get access to Ushopti somehow.
Greatest dynasty. My will be done.
Oh, it buffs Minotaurs as well, that's why. Okay. Great Necromancer. He's gonna focus on buffing his actual army. Grab that. And again, what does he do? So we'll give him some Minotaurs after we build our Minotaur Doom stack. For now, he can just have a regular army. We'll go with Hoplites for him. Nice, okay. That's a good start. We can also give him some hero. I do need more Lich Priests. Which, let's see. Second companion. Lich Priest is down there. That'll take 3 turns. Okay, we're gonna grab that. Then we're gonna come to the Mortuary Cult and get us another one of these. He's got knowledgeable. I need the healing, so we'll grab that. Nice. For other heroes, we'll just grab one more melee hero. Perfect.
Your will.
see. Coming up this way.
Agreed, my master. The incantation is not ready.
They should be able to finish that off. And then our big problem will be dealing with the rats over this way. Because once we try... Oh, jeez, look at the rats. Oh, boy. Okay.
Tool of the mortuary cult.
We're going to send our hero up this way to scout.
To the temple. Come.
Don't have a hero over here to scout with. Our aim is, of course, to take Kara's a Carrick. Fuck.
Doom King of Nehekara.
We'll force sail these
Dread
guys.
Witness me, Nagash!
Thul.
Not now! I obey.
There we go. They're gonna take that next turn. They'll probably come up here and take that. Which means we'll need to make a stand at the Statue of Gods.
Tool of the mortuary cult.
That can stay where it is.
Legions rise. Village beast.
Flush troops. Actually, what I could do is to get into the good graces of these guys here.
Who does not deserve.
I will sell them
to talk to
Bitterstone
us at
Mine.
all.
And then we can use them as a blocker for dealing with the Skaven.
Yes, my king.
So we'll start bringing him over this way.
To the temple. I must wait, then move.
How many turns until this is available again? Okay. Next turn, here we go. Depending on how they move their troops, we might be able to take advantage of that. The fact they're all in force march. We'll see.
You are in the court of a king. You may.
No. Not because I don't want to join your war, because I want to make sure my setup is perfect for going into a war. He's got a wall army with me. Him. Not me, with him. So if I set up an ambush, I should hopefully be able to catch him out. The Lich Priests of the Mortuary Cult have left their necropolis in search of servants to aid them in their holy work. The incantations of preservation must be maintained and furthered. However, not everyone is a suitable candidate for such work. Who can we spare? We'll send some servants. We don't need to spend our... No, we're fine with just the first one. Dogma of the 6th Legion. So buffs for our Royal Guard units, skeletons, elephants, Hydra. We can now use the Realm of Souls another additional time. Let's see. Okay, good. It's not the Empire up there.
The day of awakening.
So what we'll do is we will...
Idiotic and futile.
Yeah,
Both
yeah.
your conversation
I will join your
and
war against the Barrow
yourself.
Legion. Actually... Ooh, actually, instead of that, let's also grab it against... the Deceivers. Get rid of the trade agreement. Okay, Deceivers aren't enough to do anything. There we go, we'll vassalize them.
Necessities of statecraft. Necessities of...
All will serve the dead, after all.
I do not bandy words with the weak. Leave me!
Join his war against Clan Mulder. Not enough to really do anything. So we'll leave that for now.
Tower points!
So we'll start heading up here. We'll take things like Castle Reichsguard. And we'll move our way up to deal with the other undead. We'll head down this line here to get ourselves another Traitor King.
Move! Death awaits!
Let's see.
Do not sully my presence any longer than you must.
Yes, yes. We'll join your war. We'll see if we can't get the Skaven to try to attack us over there.
Scourge of power!
We'll try to backcap them over here.
Do not underestimate the danger thou art in. Hearken the black.
Yeah, we'll sell them settlements, and that should get them onto our side.
Submit.
Let's see. You can have some chariots. Give you a couple of bone colossi.
The day of awakening of thy legions!
And we'll give you 2 of these. There we go.
White King.
He needs 1 more turn for that.
In time we move.
Dark Lord of Nagash.
Hekara rises from the sands. Do not challenge
Let's
me.
see. We'll keep going down the magic line for now. They're gonna take that next turn. Alright, end turn, here we go. Ooh. Open abominations. Oh boy. Even at a choke point, I don't think we're winning that fight. Maybe. know, this is probably a bad idea, but... Yeah, no, this is a really bad idea. Play claw catapults are really fucking good. Shit. Okay, well, we're still in a choke point at least, but... yeah, I don't like this. Oh, well. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have declared war on them yet. I was not ready for that many armies. Oh well. Now, those are high... No, okay. Shit. Gaps do mean I can fly units over to harass. Probably not my best idea to do that, so we'll set these up over here. What can these Angels of Death do? Okay, play claws are caught. Pull them out now. Their play claws are being held back. Why are you not moving? Oh, they probably got hit with the spell that stops flying units from moving. Okay. Set that up like that. Try to catch them as they get over the bridge. If I'm gonna lose this battle, the least I can do is, try to do as much damage to the enemy as possible. Use that over there. Send that at that.
Bring it on! Marshal! Super jabs!
Alright, might as well just go face the army head on.
Draw Florius!
Fire that like that. Luckily, that does quite a bit.
Goblin! Vengeance!
Stick 'em! We're off!
It's a fight!
Better stab 'em!
Alright, Rumsel's tier 1 is already ready. There we go, fire that like that. Surprisingly, doing a lot of damage. In fact, the balance of power has even shifted to a degree. Of course, it's not going to last very long, but it's worth it to try. Oh, one lord has already fallen apart. Fire that over there. We're almost up to tier 3. Which we can use on that over here.
Let's fight! Attack! Charge!
Let's summon another unit of those to help over there.
Ready! Ready! Agreed? Yes, yes!
How much damage are we doing to them so far? Not bad.
Goblins! Ashen slingers! Let's scrap! Please, Pellegrin men! Stab 'em!
Come on, boys. Keep fighting. Let's do the best we can with what we got. Okay, mutant rat ogre down. Pull that over here. And here come the play claws. Well, this was fun, but that's GG. Alright. Oh. Well, that could have gone better, could have gone worse. Alright, I think that's going to be the last battle for the day. It was definitely worth playing, at least. I had fun. And the troops put up a pretty good fight, actually. About 1,000 damage here, or 1,000 losses here, 500 up here. The second army didn't take that many losses, but still. We made them pay for each little bit of life they took. Or I guess unlife in this case. So I'll say I'm satisfied with that final battle. Yeah. Thanks to everybody who came out today. You folks have been a fantastic audience as always. You people know the YouTube stuff. Like, comment, subscribe. If you want to try the Steam collection, it's down in the description below. It contains the entire mod list for this playthrough. And, give it a shot for yourself. You might have a better shot at it than I do. You can also check out the playlist on the channel, as well as the rest of our Total War content, including our now no longer a one-off Mega Mod Collect. Oh, yeah, they're just gonna take that. That's fine. The Mega Mod Collection for the Empire of Man, which we have another episode of tomorrow. And, of course, we've also got our Fallout and Oblivion playthroughs we started recently. You can check those out as well. And, yeah, I think that's really everything to say. Again, thank you for coming out today. You folks have been a wonderful audience, and, I'll see you folks on probably Friday for the last episode of the Dread King campaign. Take care, and we'll see you then. Bye-bye.